One woman's trash is another woman's treasure. Literally. Hubby and I went junkin this weekend, and boy did we score. So in today's video, two things. We're gonna go over my junkin finds, and number two, oh wait for it, just wait for it. My hubby, my husband, he does a tutorial. Oh yeah, just wait for it. So this weekend, my husband and I were out of town for 3 days. And we went to Maryland and we went to the DC Audio Fest. And for those of you who aren't familiar with that, it's where all the latest, greatest audio people go to showcase their stereo systems, their speakers, their amplifiers, tuners, receivers, headphone sets, you name it, they have it. They also sell tons of LPs and reels and just everything under the sun. It's pretty amazing, and it's really fun too. You get to go, they book basically a hotel. They take all the beds out of the hotel rooms and they all set up their systems and lots of chairs, so you get to go room to room and listen to their stereo systems. And it's a lot of fun. You get to hear a lot of different eclectic music you would not otherwise listen to. And you get to hear different systems that sound so amazing. You never knew a system could be that good. It's just a lot of fun. But anyway, we went and did that all weekend. So on Sunday, we checked out of our hotel and we were getting ready to go. And as you know, I'm doing a MacKenzie Childs inspired Christmas in the family room. My hubby is so on board with this. He really likes the idea, the concept, and trying to do it ourselves as opposed to, buying those pieces, because let's just face it, they're gorgeous, but they're so expensive. So anyway, he's like, let's go to some like Goodwill store and let's see if we can find some stuff and make it our own. And I thought he was crazy. I was like, really? Goodwill? Ew. Gross? No. I've been into Goodwills before and I'm just like, ugh. And I never find anything good. So I was kind of like poo-pooing the idea, and then he talked me into it. So long story short, we went to this Goodwill in Maryland, and I had to kick myself. I was like, Liz, see, you can't just give up on things so quickly. I see all these gals showing their fabulous finds, and I'm just like, I would never go into a Goodwill. Yuck. I never find anything good, ew, no, until yesterday. We went in, I was like, ooh, go get me. I didn't even get a cart when we walked in because I thought we were just going to walk right in and walk right out. The second I got in there, I was like, oh, go get me a cart. And he's like, and then he was laughing because he always says I'm impatient. I don't give things a try, a shot, and he was laughing his you-know-what off because my cart was filled to the rim by the time we left. But he got into it too, and he bought quite a few things. So anyway, let's get into the video. I'm yammering. So when I said another woman's trash is another woman's treasure, I wasn't kidding. Look what my husband found. It's this chest, and it's super cool. It's got like little brass rivets. It's black. It's got real leather handles. It's super cool, and I am thinking about putting this in my family room near the Christmas trees, and I want to put lit packages at different heights coming out of this chest. And we want to add a MacKenzie Child's like Harlequin pattern to it. It does have some black leather handles. I don't know, it's really cool. So anyway, we've got plans for this, but it was such a great find. Now I should probably tell you, a lot of these pieces we got, we are going to make our own. And we went to Michael's yesterday. We got different types of paints. We got Mod Podge. We got different tissues. We got a whole bunch of stuff for these DIY craft projects coming up. But anyway, let me get into what I found. First of all, look what I found. I think this is perfect for Christmas, and I'm gonna give this a really good cleaning and polish these up. But I mean, isn't this pretty? I see a lot of people displaying these in their Christmas decor, and I never can find them. And I found this one and I thought it was really pretty. It's got little roses and leaves and then these little beautiful like, I don't know what you call them, but, you know, fake crystals. But anyway, I'm going to do something pretty with this. By the way, $4.99. $4.99. And this was, oh, it's got the Home Goods sticker on it. It was originally $29.99. So for $5, hello, score. Now, for the kitchen, we're going to be doing some MacKenzie Childs inspired look and feel. So anyway, we got these. We like the gold around this and the little plates. So we're thinking about doing some Harlequin, adding some Harlequin pattern to this. Stay tuned for that. Also, for Christmas, look how nicely these go together, right? And this was only $5 for a 4-piece set. So cute, cute. I can also see the kids having some hot chocolate with these, you know, or some tea. I got this plate set for $4.99. They are black, but we're gonna do Harlequin pattern on here. MacKenzie Child-esque. Remember, everything we got is with that in mind. I found these like chargers. They need to be cleaned up. $6.99 Goodwill. And these are super heavy. So, I mean, imagine a Harlequin pattern on here with another bigger plate underneath, and maybe a Harlequin pattern on these. Are you seeing where we're going with this? Little Christmas mug, $1.99 from the at-home store. Pretty cute, pretty cheap. I've got 2 of these. These were, let's see, $3.99. Original price on them, $12.99. But if we're gonna be doing MacKenzie Childs, I told my husband, I said, well, if we're gonna paint these, we have like the Harlequin pattern to follow. So this should be super easy to paint and revamp. But I think these are super cute, you know? And for the price, I got a pair. You all know I love TUSCAN style anything, and this was $3.99. And I may leave it just as is because I really want to bring in darker colors and then add lighter florals. Maybe I'll do that. You know, I know a lot of people are painting these like with chalk paint, and that might be really pretty to do. I don't know, I may do that in the spring, but I also like it just this color. Green is my favorite color, so I really like the look on this. And can you imagine a beautiful garden ball in here on a table with a real pretty display around it? I don't know, it was a win-win for me. Now, keeping MacKenzie Childs in mind, I found this set of plates and $5.99. And I don't know if this is any decent brand, but that's what it is. So anyway, I got a set of these, and then I got these. These were $7.99 for a set. I don't know if this is any good brand, but it's called Strawberry Street. I don't know. But if I go into my hutches or cabinets, I can display like MacKenzie Child-esque kind of pieces, and I think these would be great. And then I found this. Guys, this is Laura Ashley. They obviously didn't know what they were pricing because they gave it to me for $2.99. And I'm like, this is beautiful for Christmas. Beautiful. Look at that. Love it. Look, Laura Ashley. Love, love, love. Great find. Then we found this little teapot. Hubby actually found this one, $4.99. And MacKenzie Child-esque, yep. I don't know what we're gonna do, but probably a Harlequin pattern on it. Actually, in digging in my little treasure chest over here, we actually got a set of 8. So I have a whole nother set. So that's awesome. I don't know why, but I loved this design. Found this cute little pig. I mean, I don't know when I'll display him, but I thought he'd be really cute in my French country hutch or maybe somewhere in the kitchen. I don't know. I could put like a little harlequin or check ribbon around his little neck and display him somewhere, but I thought he was adorbs and only $5.99. Look at the detail. Anyway, good find. So this next set my husband found, and when he initially showed it to me, I was like, it doesn't really go with my decor, but he was thinking about like painting over it and making them like MacKenzie Child-esque. You guys are gonna get sick of hearing me say that, but we're trying to do things our own to make it look like that. So anyway, and I know a lot of you are gonna say, don't paint that. So I don't know if we will or won't. This may be a project, it may not, but anyway, we liked this part. So he was thinking we could do something and paint over it, but keep this part. Or we may not do it. I don't know, because I was like, this might be pretty in the springtime to display in my china cabinet. But anyway, this whole set was $34.99, and check it out. Oh, hi, Ralphie. Check it out. It comes with all these plates, saucers, bowls, creamer. It's an amazing set. And so anyway, we were in line, and my husband was trying to look up why it was so expensive. And he found it online, and I think it comes from Austria. So while we were in line, this lady was behind us, and she said, oh, she goes, you know, I'm from the UK, and that looks like, do you know where those are from? And my husband said, I think I looked them up and they're from out of Austria, or they were made in Austria or something like that. And she goes, I was gonna say, I'm from the United Kingdom, and I've seen that pattern before, and it's just beautiful. And so anyway, we thought it was a really good find. And I mean, look at all you get for $34. And they're really pretty. So I don't know, we may just keep it and save it for springtime, or we may change it up. It also came with this too. So actually it came with two different creamers, two different styles. Okay, so now when I walked in, I found lamps. And when I saw these, I was like, hello, I have to get those. These just look MacKenzie Child-esque to me. So check out my first lamp I found. Look at the detail. Can you imagine this with a really cute like harlequin shade? So I'm gonna be on the lookout, but I love this lamp base. And then I found these two, check them out. And then look at the tops. So anyway, I got a set of two. They were priced pretty high, $19.99. And so I asked to talk to a supervisor, and I said, look, these don't come with the lampshades, and there's no name on it. So I don't know if these like are a name brand or why they're priced so high. Would you be willing to come down? And so she's like, okay, I'll give them to you for $14.99 a piece. And I was like, okay, all right, let's do this. Just because they look like MacKenzie Child-esque to me. So I'm gonna be doing something with these. I have a really good idea coming up, so stay tuned for that. And one of my last pieces was this find. And we are definitely gonna be painting him. But this little horse was only $7.99. And we are going to paint this either harlequin or is it courtly check or something like that, on the saddle and here, and on the straps. And then I might put a cute Christmas ribbon around his neck. I like the green, so I'm gonna keep the green on the bottom. But isn't he cute? I just love him. So guys, those were our finds yesterday at Goodwill. Can you believe it? So I'm pretty happy with it, but shall we get into my hubby's tutorial on what he created for me? My next piece I have to show you is, remember on Friday, my dear friend Lucy and her mama sent me the beautiful Nutcracker MacKenzie Child's mug set. And I absolutely loved it. And she said she sent me 2 gifts. They were supposed to come together, but for whatever reason, they split the order up. So when I got home yesterday, I had a gift box waiting for me in the kitchen. And so when I opened it, look, you guys, MacKenzie Childs. And then you open this up, and it's this beautiful nutcracker ornament. Look at this. Isn't he cute? You guys, look at the detail. I just love him. And he's got a little bell, and it opens his little feet. And then look at the ribbon. He is adorbs. I just love him. He's going to be the first ornament I hang on my family room tree. So he's so cute. But anyway, thank you so much, Lucy and Mama. I will cherish this, and every time I look at it on my tree, I'm going to be reminded of both of you. So thank you so much. But with that said, this came in a big box, actually, and it was wrapped with the check paper that looks like this. So my husband and I had an idea. Let me put him back. I don't want anything to happen to him. He's so cute. Anyway, we also got 2 black trays from Goodwill, and I told my husband, I said, what if we could do like a MacKenzie Child look on those? And he said, I've got an idea. This was all him, you guys. It was not my idea, it was his. And he was like, let's go to Michael's. Let's stop off at Michael's. Let's get Mod Podge. I'm like, how do you know about Mod Podge? Like, he looked into this for me, you guys. He's such a sweetheart. I just love him. And I love how he supports me, my decorating adventures and ideas. And he's just all in. He's amazing. But anyway, so he's like, I've got an idea. When he looked at the paper, the gift wrap paper that looked like this, he said, let's try to Mod Podge it onto a tray. So look what he made me. We went to Michael's and we found some tissue paper, wrapping tissue paper of all things. And this came with some black and white striped paper, but we wanted to use the gift wrap paper that came with this. And so he made me this tray. And I love it because it has florals mixed with the check, and then the gold around it is kind of like more Christmassy feeling. But anyway, he did 2 for me. So I've got 1 here and 1 here. And this would make for a really pretty display in my hutch, on a tabletop. I've got ideas for these, but he did this. He did a tutorial for you guys. It's a time lapse. And I know a lot of you are gonna say, why won't he show himself? He's a private kind of guy, and he doesn't want to be on the videos. So I hope you guys can understand that. Like, I hate getting my pictures taken in person, so I kind of crack myself up that I'm able to do these videos for you guys because I'm very camera shy. But anyway, he doesn't want to be on camera. He's just very private that way. So, but he did it, and he did time lapse. So you could see the process, but it was a lot of fun. And he even did the gold, like a paint around the edges for me. So anyway, anybody could do this. And I have to say, I was quite inspired watching him. I'm somebody who's very visual. So when I see people do it on YouTube, I'm like, oh no, heck to the no, I can't do that. But if I see somebody do it in person and I really watch the steps, it inspires me, and then I think I could do it. So he inspired me, so I kind of want to try it. But anyway, let's get into the little time lapse so you can see the process. And anyway, I'm so proud of him. He did that for me. He worked on it all last night. And anyway, love you, hubby. Thank you for helping me out and making me a beautiful, you know, MacKenzie Child-esque inspired tray that I will cherish and love forever. So I got both of these trays for $2.99, and I cleaned them very, very well before hubby got started on them. All right, these are the items we picked up from Michael's yesterday. We got some tissue paper, the kind you would put in a gift bag. Here's the tissue paper that came with my gift box, an X-OXO knife, a pencil, some sponge brushes, Mod Podge. One was a matte, one was a gloss. Some metallic gold paint. We got 2 different kinds. and some black paint. And we use Mrs. Meyer's to clean our trays and some paper towel. So you can see the sticker still on there, so we need to get that off and give this tray a super good cleaning. And so that's what he's doing here. He's also going to use some rubbing alcohol just to make sure it's extra clean and dry before he begins. So he put a layer of Mod Podge down and then cut out a piece of tissue paper and just started layering. He did the border, he did the inside, and then he put another layer of Mod Podge on the top. You let it dry. He also got out a blow dryer to make the drying process go faster. And so you can see him blow drying right here. So after it dried, he wanted the checkerboard to stand out a little bit more, so he used a little bit of white paint to make it pop. He then decided he wanted to give it a little more dimension, so he added a little bit of gray, black, and gold into the checkerboard. And now he's going to use some gold metallic paint to accentuate and break up the floral from the checkerboard. And then he's also going to do the edging as well in gold. Now I can say, as with anything in life, when you try something for the first time, there is going to be some trial and error. But the beauty of using Mod Podge is if you do make a mistake, it's very forgiving. You can simply take a piece of paper towel, dip it in water, and wipe off your mistake and start afresh. And so that's what he did. And I will say with the second tray, he kicked that one out super fast because he knew exactly what to do because he learned from his mistakes. And you can see here he's got the tissue paper and he's using an X-OXO knife to cut it out perfectly to fit on the inside of that tray, and then he starts with the Mod Podge. It's that simple. Guys, well, this is going to wrap up my video today. I'm sorry I didn't do decorating today, but I was gone all weekend, and by the time we got back last night, it was late, and so this is all I had to share today. But my kids are off today and tomorrow, so I've got my little elf helpers here. And so I'm hoping I'll have a good video for you on Wednesday, which will definitely be Christmas decorating, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for stopping by, for all of your lovely comments. I love each and every one of you, and I cherish every single comment. And anyway, this will wrap up my video. We had some visitors last night, and so I'm going to stick that at the end of the video. Oh yeah, caught on camera. Caught red-handed. All right, guys, I'll see you Wednesday. Love you guys. Oops, one more thing I wanted to mention. I started a MacKenzie Child's Christmas store in my Amazon store, so feel free to check that out and see if there's anything you might like if you're doing a MacKenzie Child's inspired Christmas as well. And then I also started a TUSCAN style Christmas store, so if you're into TUSCAN style, you might want to go check out this store as well. Lots of fun stuff to look at.